guys, it's about time to take this blower off and make some real power. I've been waiting, but we're gonna take this blower off of here. This is my C32, if you guys are new to the channel. We're gonna be upgrading the throttle body to an 82mm throttle body, and we're gonna be upgrading the crank pulley as well to a 175mm crank pulley. It already has a 65mm clutch pulley on there already, so that combination is gonna be amazing. Here is the crank pulley, 175 straight from Moscow Supercharged. They've got water pump as well that goes with the crank pulley. And here is the 82mm throttle body. This is how it is looking. It's already ported, and you guys can tell the modification I had to do to the throttle body to make it fit. I'll show you guys the inside real quick. If you guys, I know it's been a while, but that's how the inside look. It's really nice and ported in there for maximum airflow. The snout itself, it's really groovy on the inside. So, you know, really porting it out on the inside makes the airflow flow a lot faster, so it's not disrupted, and that can cause a lot of disruption with the airflow. I've got 550cc injectors with the connectors. We're gonna be pairing that up with this power upgrade. You're gonna run out of fuel on this setup if you have the stock injectors. Fuel pump, no need to upgrade, it's plenty. I'll tell you right now, pulling the supercharger off of here, it's pretty simple. Just took the belt off so I can get the water pump off of here. It's like a 10 mil down here. That is crazy. Check this out, this is huge compared to, look at the comparison. Dang, I'm pretty sure I can even fit this through it. Oh yeah, for sure. You guys, the water pump literally just bolts right on. You don't have to do any modification to this. Water pump is 7 foot-pounds, about 10 Newton meters. Let's see what's next. So we gotta get this fuel rail off. You wanna take off your brake booster. There we go. Our fuel rails, I think it's a E10. This back one is the longest one. It's time to disconnect the injector plugs. Honestly, it's probably easier pulling them off first. Oh, I gotta get this vacuum line off right here. Honestly, I'm just gonna leave the fuel rail right here. We'll get to it later. All right, guys, we are about halfway off of taking the supercharger off. All we have left are the coolant lines, the intercooler lines, and the bolts holding down the supercharger. So I'm looking at this. I need to take off my block off plates. These are T45s. Guys, I gotta say, the catch can on this car, when I first got the car and I was driving it around, even with a stock pulley before the catch can, so much blow by back here. It was crazy. But now look at it, it's very clean, no blow by, because the catch can is catching all of it. The other thing I was gonna mention, when I took my old supercharger off, underneath the supercharger, the intercooler, there was so much blow by down there. Like it was like a puddle of oil. We're gonna inspect it and see how it looks like, but I believe the catch can is doing its job. I believe I gotta take, oh yeah, there's a bolt back here I completely forgot about. There we go. I anticipated it would be less heavier. But it's off now. I spilled quite a few coolant on my alternator, which is not good. Oh, check it out. This is what I was talking about. When I first pulled my supercharger off, this thing was a puddle of oil. And now look what the catch can is doing. Zero, no oil. Tomorrow I'm definitely gonna remove the intercooler and the snout, and we'll go ahead and install the ported snout with the 82mm throttle body. And this, I'm pretty sure I'll probably get that done tomorrow as well, and install the injectors tomorrow as well. Also, just so you guys know, when you take yours off, make sure you don't bleed your coolant off. Just block it off at the end right here, like how I did, so the intercooler still holds water in there. For the injectors, I'm gonna show you guys real quick how to install these in case you're wondering. I usually put like a dab of dielectric grease and you can just slide them through easily. For getting the injectors out, I wanna show you guys real quick. Basically slide this tab. You wanna open it up a little bit and slide it out, and the injector should come out just like that. These are the 550cc injectors. Yours are probably gonna look like this if you go Bosch. Green at the top, blue at the bottom. This sprays, you guys can see that. So I'm gonna put, actually, I don't even know if I need a dab of electric. Let's see. Okay, that slides in perfectly. To put this tab back on the injector itself, there's a tab right here. You wanna line it up and it's just gonna slide through. So obviously you're gonna know how much to push the injector in before sliding this tab in. Go ahead and slide that in real quick. I goofed off. I had it the wrong way. It's supposed to be this way because I can see the injector connectors are facing the other way. On this way, it's facing the opposite. So I slide it through there. And then now I can easily actually put this on. There we go. That's how you do it. Also remember, these 5cc injectors, you need the adapters to connect to them. This will go in like so. They connect like that, and then they go into your harness on the car. It is time to take the intercooler off. I'm gonna go ahead and actually flip it and take the intercooler off before taking the snout off. It just makes it a lot easier that way, just from the way I'm looking at it. So if you guys are gonna take your snout off, just take off the intercooler first. Intercooler, you need a T45 for it also. It's not torqued that hard on here. There we go. Intercooler's off. I see there's some gasket here. I don't think that's Mercedes. Looks like this intercooler must have been changed before. I was just looking here. Look at this small throttle body. I got so used to looking at the 82mm throttle body, and that thing is tiny compared to that one. Look at that. Dang. I don't know why people use gaskets here. Should be fine without gaskets. Also, I'll tell you guys the specs for retorquing the bolts. For the snout bolts, it's 15 foot-pounds on all 3 bolts, and there's going to be one more in the intercooler. You torque down to 15. Oh, I was going to say, the snout gasket you can reuse because it's metal. The intercooler gasket, it also feels like it's metal. I thought it was paper, but it feels like it's metal. I'll probably just leave this on like that and just bolt it back on. Check it out, you guys. The crank pulley's in. It's fairly easy to do. I'll show you guys what I actually use to get the crank pulley off. It's sitting over here. If you guys want to take a look at my old one, this is how it looks like. This is the tool you will need for the crank pulley. I'm not sure what the name is. You can look it up on eBay. I'm telling you, Don't buy that anywhere else except eBay. Anywhere else, it's gonna cost you a leg and an arm. Can't remember the price. It could be between 30 and 40. These two right here, you'll need some sort of breaker bar. If you don't have, here, check it out. My jack stand is right here. And I basically pulled off the handle from it. It splits into two. You're gonna need two of them. One for the crank pulley tool, the other for your half wrench, and you're gonna need a 27mm. You have to definitely take off the fan. Put that in between there and go opposite ways and the bolt will come out. You need two people and you need some strength. Putting back the crank pulley, you wanna put that over that pocket. You wanna align it perfectly and put it back into where it aligns on the car itself. It's gonna be in there, you just gotta feel in there and make sure that locks, and you're gonna actually feel it lock in and it's gonna slide through it. Once it slides through it, then you can put your bolt on. So I'm gonna put some blue Loctite on here and then torque it back on. And then that's pretty much it. We're good to go. All right, it's time to put a bass tune. I ended up sending my modification list to Race IQ Performance. Tony over there sent me my bass tune. I'm not sure if we can get on it, but this tune, I just wanna flash it on here real quick so I can start up the car, make sure everything is running great, and go from there so you guys can actually hear this car. If I can actually get on it, that will probably be a separate video. I have to make sure with him first because obviously we're gonna be dyno tuning after this tune. Got the laptop here and I'll let you guys know once we're done with that before the first start. First start up in 3, 2, 1.